change defensively and specifically working with Yates?
I like the change. It's been a good change for us, and I like Coach Yates. He's real laid back, and he can really, you can tell that he really knows what he's talking about coming from Boise and seeing the success that they have there with their DBs. It's just a good transition for all of us.
A lot of change in the front seven, obviously, but how does that affect the secondary?
Well, it all starts up front. A good D-line and good front seven is a DB's best friend, so they're doing a good job picking everything up. And like I said, we need them more than you know. They help us out a lot.
In terms of Coach Snyder, how is he different than Coach DeRuiter in terms of their styles?
They're both pretty fiery, and they both have good schemes. But I'm starting to get to know Coach Snyder more, and they're both great coaches. And I feel like y'all be able to see the change in our defense. It's 4-3, but we do a lot of different things. So it's a great defensive plan too. He's a genius too when it comes to defensive scheme. So I'm excited for everybody to get to see what we've been working on.
Any examples of that when you say, see some changes?
We got a lot of different formats. We'll run 3-4, 4-3, 3-3-5 with the nickel package. It's more of a variation of defenses. So it's not just one type of defense. So that's good for us.
Does Yates have you watching Boise film, or has he showed you some of what he did back then?
Yes, sir. When we first got here, he showed us some like his individual drills with Boise, and he's showed us some techniques like man techniques and things of that sort with Boise. So it's been good.
Have you taken a lot on yourself as kind of one of the more experienced guys to lead the rest of the guys?
Yes, I have, especially with Campbell being out this spring. I just feel like I'm trying to be a leader by example and do everything right and help the younger guys come along. Also while get to know defense myself and things like that.
You run any special teams, right? You run special teams at all?
I'm on kickoff and all like punt and things like that. I don't return though.
Just wanted to ask you about Coach Polian and what he's like in terms of the special teams coordinator.
Oh yeah, Coach Polian's a cool guy. I really like Coach Polian. He has a lot of energy, and he's just bringing a different side to special teams that we haven't seen. Like we've changed up some of our schemes, punt-wise and things like that. And I feel like he's a great special teams coach.
How different is it facing this offense in practice compared to facing the last offense in practice from the secondary standpoint?
Oh, it's fast. That's the biggest thing. Like they have a great tempo, and I feel like that's only going to make us better. I look forward to going up against our offense every day because we know that they go so fast and they have so many schemes and such a good passing thing for the DBs. It really helps us out a lot, and it just gets us in shape for the most part. Like if a team doesn't do no huddle, we're going to be sitting there waiting for them, like come on, let's go. So it really helps us out a lot. It's a good benefit.
Any of the young DBs stood out to you, really coming along?
DeShazier has really stood out to me. He's coming along really well. Floyd's coming along really well. They're all doing pretty good. Howard has stepped up, started playing hard. It's just like as a secondary, I just feel like we stepped it up so far, and we need to keep getting better. We still have a long way to go, but I feel like everybody's doing their part and stepping up.
Your group the secondary had a lot of ups and downs last season, and the statistics kind of speak for themselves for last year. But what is the biggest difference for you coming in as a leader trying to get this group better this season?
It's just getting back to fundamentals. We do a lot more fundamental work this year than we've ever done, backpedaling drills and things like that. And with the secondary, every mistake is a touchdown. So you have to be perfect in every aspect of the game. You have to pay attention to details. So we've just been focusing more on technique, probably more than we've ever focused before. And I think it's going to come out in a positive way for us.
What did y'all focus on in years past then, and if not so much fundamentals and technique?
Last year we were more of like we would work with teams more, like we did more teamwork. And this year we have more time set aside for individual and like before practice and after practice and during practice. We have a long, I think it's like 30 minutes of individual, and that's key. And with that individual time, it's going to help a lot, and it's going to show up on the field for us.
Have any of the wide receivers really jumped out at you, looking at it from the secondary standpoint of their performance so far this spring?
Easy's having a good spring, but it's expected. Easy's having a really good spring. Mike Evans has stepped up. The inside receivers, Beep Beep, the Kendrick Williams, we call him Beep Beep. He's had a pretty good spring. It's just this offense, you get to see all the talent that we have at receiver. You get to see it spread around, like Ken McNeil. I'm just excited to see them also on the field, running that fast pace. I'm excited for them, and it helps us out a lot also.
And everyone's wondering about the young quarterbacks. You get a pretty good look at those guys too. What do you see from them?
Oh, they're all doing pretty good. They're all doing well, and they get to, all get their reps in, and I've seen nothing but great things from all of them so far, and it's going to be a good, good battle so far. So.
Has Campbell kept a good attitude through all this?
Oh yeah, always. Stephen Campbell's a great player. He helps me out a lot. I always go to him and talk to him and ask him what I should do better, or what we all need to do as a secondary. And when he comes back, he's going to be a leader in the secondary. And he's battled injuries, but he's never put his head down. He's always come through, and he's going to be a great player for us. I can't wait to get him back.
You have a few more practices between now and then, but how excited are you guys to kind of get out in front of some of the fans this weekend at the scrimmage and kind of show them what you've been working on this spring?
Oh, I'm very excited. It's always good to play in front of the Aggie faithful, and I feel like we have some good things to show them. We're just excited. We've been going up against each other, and we've been like kind of our own crowd. And it's always good to show off in front of some other people and just let the fans see for themselves. So that'll be good.
How do you feel the team bounced back in practice today after Coach Sumlin wasn't too happy with the effort last week, the last practice?
We handled it well today. Obviously, every practice doesn't go perfectly, but his biggest thing was just being mentally strong and fighting through when you're tired and things like that. And today we did a lot better job of it. So.
That covered?